What is a snakebird, I hear you ask? No, it's not a creation of the Swedish chef Snakebird. It's actually part snake, part bird, and it loves fruit. You want more information? Sadly, that's all I've got. Snakebird has a bizarre premise that can be gleaned from its title, a radiant use of color, and some pretty amusing contextual animation. If you're 1 square away from a piece of fruit, the snakebird longingly stares at it, just out of reach of its grasp. If you're 1 square away from spikes, the snakebird is quite reasonably anxious. There's a lot of personality in these slithering feathered fruit eaters. At its heart, Snakebird is a puzzle game with some unorthodox mechanics, and the first few levels do little to explain how the Snakebird moves and what its limitations are. You kinda have to figure that one out for yourself. Even then, this is not the type of puzzle game I enjoy. I like a puzzle game where you can play around with the game's mechanics while finding the solution, and often the act of playing allows you to come across what needs to be done, or at least occupies your attention while your brain works out the solution. Snakebird has quite rigid level design, in that there only seems to be one solution, and there's never much room to maneuver. This is why it was so tricky working out exactly how the Snakebird operated. The introductory levels were less safe spaces and more, how exactly does this thing work? This confusion and rigidity is over-exacerbated once you add additional Snakebirds to the level and allow the player to control them independently. So yes, wonderful premise, great use of color, visual design and animation, but the game itself I found more frustrating than enjoyable. It's not my cup of tea as a puzzle game. Perhaps it will be yours. These snakebirds do need their fruit after all.